Hi. So, I'm all sniffly now. I was watching the behind the scenes for the Angels Take Manhattan episode. You know, the finale was last night, and I cried kind of a little, even though my heart is shattered after watching that episode last night. I just cried a whole bunch while watching that behind the scenes thing, and it's kind of like a final look into how everything came down to be, and I'm really gonna miss the Pawns and seeing Arthur and Karen on playing on Doctor Who, and it was just so emotional, and it killed me basically all over again. I thought I was a mess last night. Watching that video just it killed me. But I felt it was up there before the premiere last night on YouTube, but I hadn't watched it because I was kind of I knew I was gonna have all these feelings, and it would be a mess. That's why I'm talking like this. I have sniffles, and I was just crying, and so emotional to watch something like that, because I've watched I won't say that's where I began my Who journey, but I kind of the first episodes I watched because I went on demand on my cable provider, and I saw, because I have been hearing things about for years, but I hadn't really gotten to the fandom before, and so a couple years ago I the whole 5th series was on there, and so I watched it and I was hooked immediately, and so and then I went back and started from the beginning before coming all the way through, and so it's kind of been my life for some years now, and so to say goodbye to some of my favorite characters, just who I feel like they kind of, it's bad to say they got me started mainly in Doctor Who, but I didn't technically start there because I did watch everything else, but it's where I watched my first Who, and a lot of my favorite episodes are from the Matt, Karen, and Arthur companion episodes, and so it's just so emotional for me to and I'm not even gonna go through how my heart broke through the ending of that episode, but it really did. I know any Whovian they know how I feel, how exactly how I felt, how it broke my heart. I will say that I was hoping that because I said it in the beginning of the season, when the first episode aired, that I didn't want Rory to die. At least, because he's died for her so many times, and then he just didn't see it coming. He thought he was fine, and then I saw the angel behind him when he found his grave. It was just oh shit. I was oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and then I started crying. I was oh god, no. And then it happened, and then the whole scene with Amy and River, and I was gone. I was so gone. And then, I know I said I was going to talk about this, but at the end, when Amy they have her doing her voiceover of her reading the note she left, I think it was the afterthought or something like that. It was the end of River's book, and that killed me. And I was just oh, Moffat, you're a cruel genius with the way you write these things. But it was perfect. It was perfect, and I'll keep this with me forever. I'm pretty sure I'll watch this episode over and over again once I get the DVD in November, and I don't care. I will cry and sob and be a mess a million times because it's worth it. It really is worth the pain. So yeah, I miss the Pawns, and it's gonna be hard for me to, move forward with the new companion, but it's kind of how the doctor has to leave his companions. Oh, this was a horrible way to go, but like for him to witness that. But we have to move forward too. Okay, I'm signed off.